The driver who hit you has no insurance, and in most states, that would be a disaster. In Michigan, it matters less than you'd think, at least for your medical bills. Because Michigan is a no-fault state, your own coverage pays your treatment no matter who caused the crash and no matter whether the other driver was insured. The uninsured driver only becomes a problem for the things your no-fault coverage doesn't pay. So take a breath, because a lot still works. Your personal injury protection keeps paying your medical care, your wage loss, and replacement services, exactly as it would if the other driver had full coverage. Your collision coverage, if you have it, still fixes your car. None of that depends on the other driver carrying insurance. That's the whole point of no fault. Your benefits don't wait on the other guy. Now the gap. What you normally get from the at-fault driver is money for pain and suffering, and an uninsured driver usually can't pay it. There's also the small property damage claim, the mini-tort, worth up to $3,000, and any economic losses beyond your no-fault limits. Those are the pieces that get hard to collect when the person responsible has nothing. Michigan gives you two cushions. First, if you have no coverage of your own to turn to, there's a state-assigned claims plan that can still provide no-fault benefits for uninsured drivers and for pedestrians hit by uninsured vehicles. Second, and this is the big one, your own uninsured motorist coverage. Michigan doesn't require it, but it's the only reliable way to recover pain and suffering when the at-fault driver has nothing. Without it, you're left chasing a judgment against someone who can't pay. That's the takeaway worth acting on before you ever crash. Uninsured motorist coverage is optional in Michigan, so a lot of drivers skip it to save a little. But it's the coverage that decides whether a crash with an uninsured driver leaves you made whole or holding the bag. And driving without insurance yourself isn't a minor thing here. It's a misdemeanor with a fine, possible jail, and a suspended license. So, your no-fault coverage pays your medical bills regardless of the other driver. The uninsured driver mainly costs you pain and suffering, and the mini-tort. The assigned claims plan and your own uninsured motorist coverage are the backstops. And adding that coverage now is the smartest move you can make. Everything I mentioned is linked below, including the full written guide with sources. This is new lore for Fieger Law.